Hello viewers, if you are new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe button and share it with your friends. Also, click on the bell icon so that you get the latest information about the videos that are uploaded. Hello students, welcome back to the new video. In this video, we are going to continue the ongoing chapter number 2, Microorganisms, Friends and Foe. In today's session, we will discuss the medicinal use of microorganisms. Medicinal use of microorganisms. Students, in the previous classes, we have learned the use of microorganisms in food industry and the commercial uses of microorganisms. Today we will see what are the medicinal use of microorganisms. You all must have heard the word antibiotic. When we fall sick and visit a doctor, he may give the medicine and say that one of them is antibiotic and you have to complete the course of this medicine. So have you ever thought what is this antibiotic and how is it made and what is the source of antibiotic? All these things we are going to learn in this session. A medicine which stops the growth or kills the disease causing microorganisms is called antibiotic. So, antibiotic is that medicine which stops the growth or kills the disease causing microorganisms. And then what is the source of antibiotic medicine? The source of antibiotic medicines are microorganisms. That is, the antibiotics are manufactured by growing specific microorganisms. So, what are antibiotics? Antibiotics are the medicines that either stops the growth or kills the disease-causing microorganisms in our body. Now, what is its source? Its source is specific microorganisms. And how is it prepared? It is manufactured or prepared by growing specific microorganisms. These days, a large number of antibiotics are being produced from microorganisms such as fungi and bacteria. As we have seen, the source of antibiotics are microorganisms. And nowadays, the microorganisms such as fungi and bacteria are used to produce antibiotics. And some of the common antibiotics which are made from fungi and bacteria are penicillin, streptomycin, erythromycin and tetracycline. So, which are the names of antibiotics that are prepared from the fungi and bacteria? They are penicillin, streptomycin, erythromycin and tetracycline. See students, next time when you go to a doctor and he gives you the medicine, read the name of the medicine and try to find out which are the antibiotics. Okay. Nowadays, these antibiotics are also being made synthetically. That is, by the use of chemicals in the laboratory, these antibiotics are made synthetically also. Many different antibiotics are now available to treat a wide variety of diseases caused by pathogenic microorganisms. Antibiotics kill the disease-causing microorganisms but usually do not damage the human body cells. So, antibiotics are available to treat a very wide variety of diseases caused by pathogenic microorganisms. Pathogenic means disease-causing microorganisms. As you know, all microorganisms are not harmful to us. So, only those group of microorganisms which cause the diseases are called pathogenic microorganisms or simply pathogens. Now, what is the function of antibiotics in our body? They kill the disease-causing microorganisms, but at the same time usually do not damage the human body cells. The first antibiotic, penicillin, was discovered by chance and extracted from the tiny fungus called Penicillium. Penicillin is an antibiotic medicine which is made from the fungus Penicillium. Penicillin controls bacterial and fungal infection. So, which was the first ever used antibiotic? It is penicillin, and its discovery was by chance. And what is the source of this antibiotic? It is the fungus called Penicillium. So, penicillin antibiotic, which is the first ever used antibiotic, and it is prepared from the fungus called Penicillium. Penicillin can control the bacterial and fungal infections. So, penicillin is used for the bacterial and fungal diseases. Penicillin was discovered by Alexander Fleming in the year 1929. It was a by chance discovery. Alexander Fleming was cultivating a culture of disease causing bacteria. Suddenly, he found the spores of a little green fungus in one of his culture plates. He noticed that the presence of tiny green fungus stopped the growth of disease causing bacteria. In fact, it also killed many of the disease causing bacteria. From this fungus called fungus or mold called penicillium, the antibiotic penicillin was made. Thus, penicillin is an antibiotic medicine which is made from the fungus Penicillium. Penicillin controls bacterial and fungal infection. So, what is the story behind the discovery of penicillin? Penicillin was discovered by Alexander Fleming. Actually, he was cultivating the disease causing bacteria in his laboratory. So, in one of his culture plate, that is experimental plate where he grows the bacteria, he found that there is a green small fungus, and he found that in that culture plate the growth of the bacteria is stopped, and also he found that actually some of the bacteria are killed by the fungus. From this he got the idea that fungus can be used to kill the growth of bacteria, and thus the antibiotic penicillin was made by using the small fungus called Penicillium. Antibiotics are used to treat many diseases in humans. Whenever we fall ill, the doctor may give us some antibiotic tablets, capsules, or injections. Antibiotics are very effective in curing diseases caused by microorganisms such as bacteria and fungi. But antibiotics are, however, not effective against diseases caused by viruses like cold, flu, etc. So, antibiotics can be used to kill the disease causing microorganisms that are caused by bacteria and fungi. Because of that, when we fall ill, the doctors may give us the antibiotics, and it can be administered or it can be taken in the form of tablets, capsules, or injections. But it is found that these antibiotics are not effective for the diseases caused by the virus. Examples of the virus causing diseases are common cold, flu, etc. For such diseases, these antibiotics are not effective. Some of the precautions to be observed in the use of antibiotics are as follows. First one, antibiotics should be taken only on the advice of a qualified doctor. So, as I told you, antibiotics are made by the microorganisms. So, when we take the antibiotics, we must take the advice of a qualified doctor, then only we can take it. Second one, a person must complete the full course of antibiotics prescribed by the doctor. So, when we start taking antibiotics for a disease, we should make sure that the course is completed. Otherwise, what will happen? If we stop in between, the microorganisms in our body may not get killed completely, so that after a gap of few days, we may get the disease again. So, we should complete the course of antibiotics prescribed by the doctor. Application number 3. The antibiotic should be taken in the proper doses as advised by the doctor. If a person takes antibiotics in wrong doses, it may make the antibiotics less effective when the person might need it in future. So, any antibiotic prescribed by the doctor must be taken in the proper doses only. We should not take the antibiotics on our own. What is the reason? If it is taken in a wrong dose, then it may make certain changes in our body and make the antibiotics less effective when the person need it in the future. Precaution number 4. Antibiotics should not be taken unnecessarily. Antibiotics taken unnecessarily may kill the useful bacteria in the body and harm us. So the next precaution is that if it is not needed, that is, if our body does not need the antibiotics, then it should not be taken. What is the reason? Because if it is taken unnecessarily, it can kill the useful bacteria in our body. You know that many bacteria living in our body are useful to us in the performance of certain metabolism. So, if these useful bacteria are killed, it can harm us. So, antibiotics should not be taken unnecessarily. Antibiotics can be used to treat many diseases in animals. Antibiotics are mixed with the feed of livestock and poultry birds to control microbial diseases in animals. Antibiotics are also used to control many plant diseases. So we have seen that the antibiotics are very effective in curing the diseases in human beings. Can it be used for animals also? Yes, it can be used to treat many diseases in animals also. Then how it is given to them? Antibiotics are mixed with the feed of livestock, that is the food of the cattle and poultry birds, to control microbial diseases in animals. So we can say that antibiotics can be used to kill or to treat the diseases in the animals and in birds also. Then antibiotics are also used to control plant diseases. We have seen that the plants also get many diseases due to the various reasons. So antibiotics can be used to control the plant diseases also. So students, I hope you have understood the topics very well. But still, if you have any doubt, you can write in the comment section. I will surely try to solve it as early as possible. Here are some review questions. Please solve it in your notebook. Thank you.